The most unsettling facts about Microsoft. Hello, and welcome back to another video here on the High Tech 10s channel. Everyone heard the jokes about how evil Windows is, though admittedly most of these snarky comments come from Apple users. In this video, we are going to reveal real unsettling facts about Microsoft. And no, these are not fake, made-up facts. These are real facts, so stay tuned and be surprised. Lawsuits. All companies tend to be slightly trigger-happy when it comes to suing other people. But Microsoft really decided to sink low when they sued a 17-year-old boy. The multi-million-dollar company threw a fit in 2004 when Mike Rowe created his own website and named it Mike Rowe Soft, as he thought it would be a clever, but innocent, pun. Microsoft felt differently and threatened to sue Rowe for copyright infringement. Mike Rowe asked for a settlement if he was forced to give up his website, and Microsoft offered him a measly sum of $10. He countered with $10,000, claiming that he was offended by their suggestion. That's when things got ugly, and the press and public continued to present Microsoft in an awful light. Eventually, Microsoft relented and agreed to not only reimburse Rowe, but offer him a visit to Microsoft headquarters, Microsoft training, and an Xbox with a selection of games. Wow, Mike Rowe was well rewarded, we should say. Racism. It's true that racism is still, sadly, all around us even to this day. But it's even worse when big names like Microsoft send out racist messages, even if it's claimed to be an innocent mistake. In 2009, the Polish version of Microsoft's business productivity infrastructure was published with one key difference from the American version. Polish users noticed that an African-American man had been photoshopped out and a Caucasian man had been placed on the home page of the website instead. The image was quickly returned back to its original form and Microsoft apologized for their mistake, but the damage was already done. While some people have tried to justify it as Microsoft's attempt at promoting interracial harmony, others believe that it is more likely that, since the Polish audience is predominantly white, someone thought that having a person of color in the picture would be a bad idea. Charity. Now, people like to idolize Bill Gates as the college dropout who went on to make a multi-billion-dollar company. But just as Microsoft's reputation isn't exactly squeaky clean, neither is its creators. In 2013, an investigation took place into one of the charities he had helped create, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which admittedly has funded several admirable projects. But the foundation's trust has also made investments in groups such as the Geo Group, a private prison company with a mile-long list of offenses, such as one of their juvenile facilities having its walls covered in feces, the inmates who are all minors, abused, and locked emergency exits. Even the state of Texas won't fund them. But if you think that's bad, it gets even worse. Bill Gates' charity also invests in the defense contractor group DynCorp, which has been charged with several incidents of abuse of human rights, up to and including sexually molesting Afghan boys and paying them to dress up as girls and dance. They were also accused of being involved in a sex slave ring in Bosnia, where the company's employees were charged with raping girls only 12 years old. Bribery. Bribery is not a new problem. Politicians and organizations get bribed by companies all the time, and now, in the internet age, so do YouTube stars. It was recently discovered that Microsoft secretly paid some of the most popular YouTube hosts to talk about the Xbox One. They would pay $3 for every 1,000 views the channel received if they incorporated 30 seconds of playing an Xbox game. Considering that these channels get millions of views, that's actually a lot of cash. And of course, the YouTubers were also forbidden from saying anything negative about Microsoft or revealing what was going on. Technically, it's not illegal, but it definitely hurt the reputation of both parties involved, especially the YouTube stars who people tended to trust more. The details of this dirty little agreement got out when a full copy of the legal document was posted on the internet. In the end, Microsoft got themselves busted by their own creation. Social discrimination. Besides politics or religion, nothing gets people steamed up like issues regarding sexuality. Microsoft was heavily criticized for its treatment of the LGBT community. They banned users of their games from using the word gay in any of their tags, even if they were describing their own sexuality. One member was banned simply because his name was the Gayer Gamer, and an executive in the Xbox community referred to the title as a form of implied sexual innuendo. But things became extremely ugly after Xbox Live ended up banning Teresa, a gamer who had identified herself as a lesbian in her profile info and who had been repeatedly harassed online, with other players stalking her and saying that they didn't want to see that crap. To their credit, Microsoft now states that they are working with GLAAD, Gay and Lesbian Alliance, against defamation, in order to make sure that everyone can use their products fairly. So, did you know any of these facts about Microsoft? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.